Nostalgia. Is nostalgia the killer of dreams? Now, this subject of nostalgia is a very interesting phenomenon because you essentially don't, when you're in that moment where you now, I look fondly back on like old memories, and when you were actually living, when I was actually living in that moment, it just felt like nothing. It was essentially it was essentially it was just another day, and maybe I'm gonna feel like this in a few years time when I look back on the experiences I have had right now, and I'm gonna look fondly back on it. It's very Nostalgia is a very interesting thing because there's this line from the movie. Um, I don't remember the name of the movie. It was Her. The movie was Her by Spike Jones, and essentially what says what it the line I remember was like something along the lines of the past is a story that we tell ourselves, and that is so true, that is so real. And I am a very I am a sucker for sentiments or feels. I am a very emotional person, and I often I don't find myself right now looking back, but I found myself holding on so tightly, grasping on for dear life on these memories that didn't even exist. I had pictures and videos of when I used to live before 2 or 3 years, and those memories were really nice. But I just kept holding on to it for so long, and letting go necessarily doesn't mean you throw it all away, but it means embracing the fact that you can never experience it again, and that's okay. That's the that's why it's beautiful. That's the concept of impermanence, which is highly stressed in Buddhism, is something I really like. This impermanence is what makes life beautiful. If every single day was filled with sunshine and rainbows, then eventually I think I would get tired of it if there was no change. And change occurs because everything's impermanent. And that's a hard pill I had to swallow. And I still try to digest. I'm still trying to digest it fully. The past, the future, especially now. There's all the buzz about getting a job, going to university, finding a partner, buying a house. There's so many. That's the that's the success. That's the dream life. But none of that really exists right now. What I have right now is this mic in my voice and the camera from my laptop. This exists right now. None of that exists. And I think being nostalgic for too long really held me back as a person. I tried to seek comfort in that. I didn't like being uncomfortable. But something I learned is discomfort is essential for growth. And if you want to grow as a person, then you have to be uncomfortable. That's how I feel. Because every time you're being comfortable, that's time you're losing on the growth side of things. I'm not trying to hyper optimize or anything, but we have a short life, so why don't we grow as a person and be curious and learn about life and extract as much as we can about life? That's my attitude in this current time. So being nostalgic for too long is really a killer of dreams. Nostalgia. Oh, I wish I could go back. Oh, I wish I did. I lived. I cherished the moments more. But you can never get that back, and when you look back, you miss what's in front of you. You lose what's in front of you. So you're losing on both sides. And for a business, that's you're going bankrupt. But yeah, bankruptcy is right around the corner. So I wish nostalgia wouldn't hold me back, but rather propel me into doing the things that I actually want to do and help me, give me fuel to keep going and to strive towards whatever I do. So yeah, that's it.